Hi, English learners. Welcome back to my channel, English Power Podcast, your warm place to learn English slowly, clearly, and confidently. Today, we're talking about feelings in English.
And I'm Tom, really happy to be here with you and Zara today because this topic is something many learners quietly struggle with every day.
Maybe this happened to you before. Someone asked, "How are you feeling today?" And suddenly, your mind became completely blank and silent.
Yeah, you knew many English words before that moment, but your feelings disappeared and only nervousness stayed inside your chest and throat.
Maybe you answered with only fine or good, even when your heart actually felt tired, worried, excited, lonely, or completely overwhelmed after a difficult day.
And after the conversation ended, you probably remembered many perfect sentences later while walking home, washing dishes, or lying awake quietly at night.
If this sounds familiar, then today's lesson is truly for you because we are not learning perfect English today. We are learning real human connection.
Right. And honestly, many English learners feel afraid when speaking about emotions because feelings are personal, soft, and sometimes difficult even in native languages.
But here, on this channel, you never need to sound perfect, fast, or impressive. You only need small courage and a little open space inside yourself.
So please relax your shoulders a little. Take one slow breath and remember something important today. Mistakes do not make you weak or unintelligent.
Actually, mistakes are proof that your English is moving, growing, and becoming alive little by little through real speaking practice and emotional connection.
By the end of today's lesson, you will speak about feelings more naturally, more clearly, and with much more confidence than before you started watching.
And even more importantly, you will begin feeling like an English speaker, not only an English student quietly hiding behind grammar books and subtitles.
Let's imagine a simple situation together. You enter a small coffee shop after a long day at work or school, feeling completely exhausted inside.
The worker smiles kindly and asks, "Hey, how's your day going?" Suddenly, panic arrives because your brain only remembers one tiny word, fine.
But your real feeling is much bigger than fine, right? Maybe your day was stressful, confusing, exciting, peaceful, or emotionally heavy after difficult conversations.
So today, we will slowly open that emotional vocabulary together, step by step, without pressure, without embarrassment, and without fear controlling your voice anymore.
Okay, let's begin with something very simple and powerful. Repeat after me slowly. I feel tired today, but I'm doing my best.
Very good. Now say this sentence again, but this time place real emotion inside your voice while speaking each word carefully and naturally.
Can you feel the difference already? When English carries emotion, your speaking suddenly sounds warmer, clearer, and much more connected to other people.
Now pause for a moment and answer this question honestly inside your mind. How do you truly feel today, right now, while listening to us together?
Maybe you feel nervous because your speaking confidence disappeared after many mistakes. Maybe you feel hopeful because you finally found a calm learning space here.
Or maybe you feel tired from studying English for years without feeling natural during conversations with real people outside classrooms and language applications.
If that is your experience, please know something important today. You are absolutely not alone in this emotional struggle with speaking English comfortably.
I remember meeting one English learner named Sophia during a language event. She understood almost everything perfectly, but she rarely spoke during conversations.
Yeah, and when somebody asked her simple emotional questions like, "Are you excited?" or "How was your weekend?" emotionally, she immediately became very quiet.
Later, she told me softly, "I know grammar, but I don't know how to sound like myself in English conversations with other people."
Maybe that sentence touched your heart too, because many learners secretly feel disconnected from their real personality while speaking another language publicly.
But little by little, Sophia practiced emotional sentences daily. Small sentences, honest sentences, human sentences, and slowly her confidence started opening beautifully.
She stopped trying to sound perfect all the time and instead started focusing on expressing real feelings naturally, even with simple beginner English vocabulary.
And honestly, that is exactly what makes communication powerful. People remember feelings much longer than perfect grammar rules or advanced vocabulary lists from textbooks.
So today, we are building emotional English together. Not cold English, not robotic English, and definitely not memorized textbook conversations without real human warmth.
Okay, speaking challenge time. Imagine you enter an elevator before work and a friendly coworker asks, "How are you feeling about today's meeting?"
Don't panic. Keep your answer simple and honest. You can say, I feel a little nervous, but also excited to learn something new today.
Great. Now repeat after me slowly. I feel a little nervous, but also excited to learn something new today. Excellent job speaking naturally.
Notice something important here. You do not need difficult words to sound intelligent, warm, and emotionally clear during everyday English conversations with people.
Actually, simple emotional English is often the strongest kind because listeners understand you immediately and feel closer to your real personality and emotions.
Before we continue later, I want you to remember one powerful idea today. Your voice matters, even when your English still feels imperfect sometimes.
Yes, and every time you bravely express a real feeling in English, you are building a stronger, more confident version of yourself step by step.
So stay with us. Keep practicing slowly and allow yourself to enjoy this process instead of judging every small mistake during speaking practice.
Because today is not only about learning emotional vocabulary, today is about finally feeling comfortable being yourself while speaking English with real people. Okay, welcome back. Now we will talk about something very important. Why speaking about feelings feels difficult for many English learners around the world.
Usually, the problem is not vocabulary first. The real problem is emotional pressure, fear of mistakes, and overthinking every single spoken word carefully.
Right. Many learners prepare perfect grammar inside their minds, but real conversations move quickly, and emotions suddenly make everything feel confusing and stressful.
Imagine this situation. Your friend says, "You seem upset today." Inside your mind, many feelings appear, but English words disappear completely for several seconds.
Then panic arrives, your heart beats faster, and finally you answer with something very small like, "No, I'm okay," even when you are not okay.
This happens because emotional speaking is very different from memorizing grammar rules quietly while studying alone at home with notebooks and videos.
But don't worry, because today we will use a very simple system that helps your feelings connect naturally with easy English speaking patterns.
The system is actually very small. First, say, I feel, then add one honest emotion, and finally, explain the reason using simple everyday words.
Listen carefully to this example. I feel tired because I worked all day. Simple sentence, clear feeling, real communication. Nothing complicated or scary there.
Now, repeat after me slowly. I feel tired because I worked all day. Very nice. Say it again with relaxed breathing and natural emotion.
Great job. Now let's try another emotional sentence together. I feel happy because my friend called me this morning. That sounds warm and human already.
Can you notice something important? These sentences are short, but they still create emotional connection between people during conversations, work meetings, or daily situations.
Okay, pause for a moment and answer this question aloud if possible. What made you feel happy recently, even during a small, ordinary moment?
Maybe somebody smiled kindly at you. Maybe you finished difficult work successfully. Maybe you finally understood English from a movie without subtitles for the first time.
Beautiful. Those small emotional moments matter deeply, and speaking about them helps your English become part of your real daily life naturally.
Now let's practice another useful feeling. Repeat after me slowly. I feel worried because I have an important meeting tomorrow morning.
Excellent. Now say the sentence one more time, but speak more smoothly without stopping too much between words and emotional ideas.
This is how confidence grows, not through perfection, but through repetition, emotional honesty, and small speaking victories every single day.
Let's try a mini role play now. Imagine you're at school before a difficult test and your classmate asks how you feel today.
You can answer naturally like this. Honestly, I feel nervous today because I studied hard and really want good results on this test.
Very good. That answer sounds real, emotional, and comfortable. You're not hiding behind one small word anymore during conversations with other people.
Right. And listeners usually respond warmly when your English feels honest instead of overly perfect or emotionally distant during communication.
Now, let's learn 4 powerful feeling words today: calm, excited, frustrated, and proud. These words are extremely useful during everyday English conversations.
Repeat after me slowly. I feel calm when I walk outside during quiet evenings after work. Excellent pronunciation and emotional rhythm there.
Now another one. I feel excited when I start learning something completely new and interesting. Great job speaking with positive emotional energy.
Okay, next sentence. I feel frustrated when I cannot explain my thoughts clearly in English conversations. Maybe many learners understand that feeling deeply.
And finally, I feel proud because I continue practicing English even when speaking feels difficult sometimes. That sentence carries real strength and determination.
Pause now and choose one feeling word from today: calm, excited, frustrated, or proud. Then create your own small emotional sentence aloud.
Don't worry about perfect grammar while practicing. The important thing right now is opening your voice and expressing real feelings naturally in English.
Let me tell you something interesting. Native speakers often use very simple emotional sentences during normal daily conversations with friends, family, and coworkers.
Yes, people usually say things like, I'm stressed today, or I feel really excited, instead of using extremely advanced emotional vocabulary during casual moments.
So please stop believing that you need complicated English before speaking honestly about your emotions and experiences with other people around you.
Okay, quick speaking challenge. Imagine you are walking home and suddenly an old friend messages, Hey, how are you feeling lately?
Pause and answer naturally now. Maybe you say, I feel much better lately because I'm taking more time to relax and rest.
Or maybe your answer is different, and that is completely okay. Your emotional truth matters more than memorized perfect sentences from language textbooks.
Many learners hide their feelings because they fear judgment, but emotional speaking actually creates stronger and more meaningful human conversations naturally.
And when your emotional English becomes stronger, something beautiful happens. People begin understanding the real you behind the language learning struggle.
Right, and that feeling changes everything. Suddenly, English stops feeling like a school subject and starts feeling like a living communication tool.
Before finishing this part, let's practice one final sentence together slowly and clearly. My feelings matter, and I can express them in English.
Again, with more confidence this time. My feelings matter, and I can express them in English. Beautiful work today. Really beautiful progress already.
Keep breathing slowly, keep speaking gently, and remember that confidence grows quietly through small emotional conversations practiced again and again every day.
In the next part, we will go deeper together and help you remove fear while building stronger speaking confidence through powerful emotional speaking drills.
Welcome back again, everyone. Now we're entering a very important part of today's lesson, building confidence while speaking about emotions naturally in English.
Right, because knowing emotional vocabulary is helpful, but confidence is what truly allows your voice to move freely during real conversations with other people.
Many learners quietly think, what if my pronunciation sounds strange? Or what if people do not understand my feelings clearly in English conversations?
And because of those thoughts, they speak less, hide their personality more, and slowly lose trust in their own speaking ability over time.
But today, we're changing that pattern together little by little through slow speaking drills, emotional practice, and safe conversational exercises without pressure.
Hmm. Remember this important truth. Confidence does not arrive before speaking. Confidence grows because you continue speaking, even while feeling nervous sometimes.
Okay, let's start with a simple confidence drill together. Repeat after me slowly and clearly. It is okay to speak English imperfectly while learning.
Very nice. Now say it one more time, but relax your jaw and breathe calmly between the words instead of rushing too quickly.
Excellent. Did you notice something? When your body relaxes, your voice also becomes softer, smoother, and much easier for listeners to understand naturally.
Many speaking problems actually begin inside the body first. Tight shoulders, fast breathing, and fear make English feel heavier than it truly is.
So, from now on, every time you practice emotional English, try speaking slower than usual and allow your feelings enough space to breathe naturally.
Okay, now let's practice emotional combinations. Real feelings are often mixed together, not only one simple emotion at a time during daily life experiences.
Listen carefully. I feel excited, but also nervous about starting my new job tomorrow morning.
That sounds natural and emotionally realistic.
Repeat after me slowly. I feel excited, but also nervous about starting my new job tomorrow morning.
Great emotional balance in that sentence already.
Now, another one. I feel tired today, but I'm still proud of myself for continuing forward.
That sentence carries emotional strength and kindness together.
Pause for a moment and think honestly. Have you ever felt two different emotions at the same time during an important moment in life?
Maybe before an interview, a presentation, or meeting new people, you felt hopeful and afraid together inside your chest at exactly the same moment.
That is completely human, and learning to express emotional complexity in simple English helps your speaking sound more real and connected to listeners naturally.
Okay, now let's do a deeper speaking challenge together. Imagine you are sitting with a close friend after a very stressful week at work.
Your friend asks softly, "How have you been feeling lately?" Instead of saying fine, you answer honestly using emotional detail and calm speaking rhythm.
You could say, honestly, I've felt overwhelmed recently because work became stressful, but I'm trying to stay positive every day. Beautifully human and natural.
Repeat that sentence slowly now. Honestly, I felt overwhelmed recently because work became stressful, but I'm trying to stay positive every day.
Excellent work. Notice how emotional honesty makes your English stronger, warmer, and much more memorable during conversations with people around you.
Right. People connect deeply with emotional truth. They do not expect perfect grammar every second during normal human communication and emotional conversations. Let me share a small story with you. I once taught a learner named Daniel who feared speaking during workplace meetings every single week.
Yeah, he understood business English very well, but emotionally he felt trapped whenever conversations became personal, emotional, or unexpectedly spontaneous during discussions.
One day, his coworkers simply asked, "Are you feeling okay today?" Daniel froze completely and could not answer naturally for several uncomfortable seconds.
Later, we practiced emotional response drills together every morning. Small, honest sentences, slow breathing, Clear emotions, simple speaking patterns repeated daily with patience.
After some weeks, something changed beautifully. Daniel stopped translating every feeling inside his head first and started speaking more naturally from emotion directly.
And during one meeting, he calmly said, "I feel stressed today because of deadlines, but I'm doing my best to stay focused."
That sentence was not complicated at all, but his coworkers suddenly understood him better and responded with warmth and emotional understanding immediately.
That is the power of emotional English. It helps people see the real person behind the language instead of only hearing vocabulary and grammar structures.
Okay, now it's your turn again. Imagine you are walking outside after a difficult day and somebody asks how you're feeling emotionally.
Pause and answer out loud now using this pattern. I feel blank because blank, but I'm trying to blank. Keep your answer simple and honest.
Wonderful. Even if your sentence felt imperfect, you still practiced emotional courage today, and that matters deeply for long-term speaking confidence growth.
Many learners wait too long before speaking because they believe confidence must arrive first. But real confidence grows through repeated, imperfect practice.
So please stop waiting for a magical moment when fear disappears completely. Fear becomes smaller when your voice becomes stronger through daily emotional speaking practice.
Let's do another confidence drill together now. Repeat after me slowly. People do not need perfect English to understand my feelings and personality.
Again, with stronger emotional energy this time. People do not need perfect English to understand my feelings and personality. Excellent work today. Truly excellent progress.
Can you feel your emotional English opening more now? Little by little, your voice is becoming more comfortable, honest, and naturally expressive during speaking.
Before we finish this part, I want you to remember something important forever. Your accent, mistakes, and pauses do not reduce your human value.
Yes, your voice deserves space in conversations, and your feelings deserve expression in English, just as much as anyone else speaking around you.
In the next part, we will practice real-life emotional conversations together in coffee shops, workplaces, schools, elevators, and even small street conversations with friendly strangers and coworkers.
And remember something important before we begin. Natural English is not fast English. Natural English feels relaxed, clear, emotionally honest, and easy to understand.
Okay, let's begin with a coffee shop situation many people experience regularly. Imagine you walk inside feeling tired after a long, difficult morning at work.
The worker smiles warmly and asks, "Hey, how are you doing today?" Many learners panic here because the question feels sudden and personal.
But now you can answer naturally instead of saying only fine. Listen carefully. Honestly, I feel a little tired today, but I'm okay.
Repeat after me slowly. Honestly, I feel a little tired today, but I'm okay. Very good. That answer sounds calm, warm, and human.
Now let's continue the conversation naturally. The worker says, I understand. Hopefully your day becomes easier later. Simple emotional connection already happened there, beautifully.
Notice that emotional English creates smoother conversations because people respond naturally when your feelings sound honest and comfortable instead of robotic or memorized.
Okay, next situation. Imagine you arrive at work before an important meeting and your coworker asks how you are feeling about the presentation today.
You could answer like this. I feel nervous, honestly, but I prepared carefully, so I'm trying to stay confident and positive today.
Excellent. Repeat after me slowly now. I feel nervous, honestly, but I prepared carefully, so I'm trying to stay confident and positive today.
That answer feels realistic because confidence and nervousness often exist together during important moments in life and professional situations naturally.
Now imagine your coworker responds kindly, saying, "You'll do great." Suddenly, the conversation feels supportive instead of stressful and emotionally uncomfortable.
Right. Emotional honesty often invites kindness from people around you because vulnerability creates human connection during conversations and social interactions naturally.
Let's move to another real-life situation now. Imagine you are at school and your teacher asks students how they feel before a difficult test.
Instead of staying silent, you can calmly say, I feel worried because the test looks difficult, but I studied hard this week.
Very nice. Now repeat the sentence again, but speak more smoothly and confidently without stopping too much between emotional ideas and supporting details.
Great work. You're practicing something powerful right now. Emotional flow. This helps conversations sound more alive and less controlled by fear or overthinking.
Many people begin learning English excitedly, but later they become quiet because fear, embarrassment, and self-doubt slowly grow stronger inside their mind over time.
And maybe that happened to you too. Maybe you started hiding your personality during English conversations because expressing feelings felt too uncomfortable or risky emotionally.
But today, something important changed. You did not only study vocabulary today, you practiced becoming emotionally visible in another language for the first time.
That is powerful, because language is not only grammar, pronunciation, or memorized phrases from textbooks and applications used during lonely study sessions.
Language is connection. Language is honesty. Language is the small moment when somebody finally understands what your heart wanted to express clearly and warmly.
And now you are closer to that feeling than before this lesson started. Your emotional English already sounds more natural and confident than earlier today.
I want you to remember the person from the beginning of this video, the learner who froze, became silent, and only answered fine every time.
Compare that version of yourself with the person listening now. You can already express nervousness, excitement, stress, pride, and emotional honesty more comfortably.
That growth matters deeply, even if it feels small today. Confidence grows quietly through repeated emotional speaking moments practiced with patience and kindness toward yourself.
Many learners think confidence suddenly arrives one magical morning, but actually confidence grows slowly through honest conversations and imperfect speaking experiences repeated daily.
So please, stop waiting to become perfect before expressing your feelings in English conversations with classmates, coworkers, friends, or strangers around your daily life.
Your English does not need perfection to create emotional connection. People understand warmth, sincerity, and human emotion much more deeply than perfect grammar structures.
Maybe tomorrow somebody asks, "How are you feeling today?" And for the first time, your mind does not become completely blank or silent.
Maybe tomorrow you answer honestly instead of automatically saying fine again. Maybe tomorrow your real personality begins appearing more naturally through your English voice.
And honestly, that small moment could become the beginning of a completely different relationship with speaking English from now on.
Right, because once your emotions enter your English naturally, conversations stop feeling like difficult tests and start feeling like real human experiences shared together.
Let's do one final speaking exercise together now. Repeat after me slowly and confidently. I can express my real feelings in English clearly and calmly.
Again, with stronger emotional energy now. I can express my real feelings in English clearly and calmly. Beautiful work. Truly beautiful progress today.
Now another one. My voice matters, even when my English is still growing every day. That sentence carries emotional strength and self-respect together.
Repeat it slowly. My voice matters, even when my English is still growing every day. Excellent. Please remember those words after this lesson ends today.
I want to tell you something personal for a moment. Many confident English speakers you admire today once felt deeply nervous and insecure too.
Yes, many people sounded slow, awkward, and uncomfortable before becoming fluent speakers. Growth happened because they continued speaking despite emotional fear and uncertainty.
So never believe the lie that you are bad at languages simply because your confidence feels weak right now during conversations or speaking practice.
Confidence is not personality.
Confidence is practice. Emotional speaking becomes easier every time you allow your real feelings to move through English naturally.
Okay, imagine yourself 6 months from now. You enter a coffee shop, workplace, classroom, or social event without immediately feeling panic inside your chest.
Somebody asks how you're feeling, and calmly, naturally, you answer with emotional honesty instead of fear or silence controlling your voice anymore.
Can you imagine that version of yourself clearly? More relaxed, more expressive, more connected, more comfortable speaking English as your real self, naturally.
That future is possible for you, and honestly, today already became one important step toward that stronger and more emotionally confident identity.
Before we finish, I want you to pause for a moment and answer one final emotional question honestly inside your heart today.
What feeling describes you right now after practicing emotional English together during this lesson? Maybe hopeful, proud, calm, motivated, emotional, or surprisingly confident?
Hmm. And if you feel comfortable, write your answer in the comments using English. Even one honest emotional sentence is wonderful practice for your confidence growth.
You can write something simple like, I feel more confident today, or I still feel nervous, but I want to continue practicing every day.
Remember, this channel is not a place where you must sound perfect all the time. This is a safe place for real growth and communication.
Every comment, every repeated sentence, and every small emotional conversation you practice is helping build your future English speaking identity little by little each day.
If today's lesson helped you feel more connected to your English voice, please support the channel by liking this video and sharing it with another learner.
And subscribe to English Power Podcast if you want more slow, calm, emotionally supportive English lessons that help you speak naturally and confidently in real life.
Keep practicing slowly after this video ends. Speak to yourself, describe your feelings aloud, and allow English to become part of your real emotional world.
Even 5 small minutes of emotional speaking practice every day can slowly transform fear into comfort and silence into confident human connection over time.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. Truly, we know emotional speaking is difficult sometimes, and your courage today genuinely matters.
Yes, thank you for trusting us with your learning journey, your voice, and your emotions during this lesson together today. We are proud of you.
Until next time, keep speaking gently, keep believing in your progress, and remember something very important. Your feelings deserve to be heard in English too.
Take care, everyone, and never forget that your English becomes more powerful the moment you stop hiding your real human emotions behind fear and silence.